back again, and I got 5 new courts to show off of, well, for Blacktop Revitalization. 5 new courts, well, okay, 4 new courts, kind of 3 new courts. They're not really not new, but new for this in 2K14, whatever. Here we have the actual default 2K14 Rooftop Court, Parsons, with the handles. This is the default Rooftop Court, except that it uses Big Hort's street gear. That's the only difference. That's the only change. So let's go to the next one. So as you can hear, and hopefully you can hear along with my voice, because I didn't screw up the settings this time around, this is the Rooftop Crowded Court, and you may have remembered this from the Next Gen Thoughts video, which I terribly screwed up the audio settings of, and I'm sorry for that. But this is just the same kind of court, except that I modded out the crowd file to add more crowd. Wow, that was a slam. Did you see the ball bounce? What did he hit? Did it hit his foot? Oh, it hit his hand. That'd be awesome if it went in again. But no, just added a bunch of crowd. This is actually the Midnight Ballers crowd. Added it to the court. A little bit better atmosphere, and the only reason I actually did this was I was able, when in my research of all the shaders and everything, I was able to keep the orange tint, but get rid of the kind of quiet crowd that only cheers when you make a basket, which is the normal rooftop one, to the one that has all this ambient noise and really loud reactions. Get that out. He says nay. And then we have my take on Rooftop. This was the Rooftop Court I made back for NBA Street 2K12. So this is a 2-year-old court now. Well, probably a little bit less than 2 years. But this was Rooftop before the Rooftop from 2K even existed. As you can see, I didn't know how to change the brightness settings on the court, the light maps. So that's why we have all these dark areas on the court and the roof shaped the way it is. But it's just a simple rooftop court with some buildings in the background. Still pretty basic stuff. I mean, I could probably do a lot better job now. I have my templates and everything. This was done before I could remove people walking in the background, which is why I had to extend the roof back as far as I could. I couldn't get rid of the stands. I couldn't get rid of the fences in the background. A lot of things I couldn't get rid of just because, you know, modding hadn't gotten to that point. Another block. I love it. So since I'm doing Street 2K12 courts, here's yet another one. There's 3 total custom ones, and this one is the NBA Live practice one, which is terribly named, but it was based on the NBA Live 2000, not practice court. I guess it was the practice court. The kind of outdoor court when you play NBA Live 2000. They just had an outdoor court, and this was based off it. I don't know what else there really is to say about it. God, I've come a long way. Well, actually, I really haven't, because the last courts I really made were Midnight Ballers, and that's as lazy as you can get when it comes to environments. So, this was made using, I think it was Rucker Day as the base. Which, you know, that's smart and everything to do. But, you know, there's still so much more I could have done in terms of just getting rid of the things that you can't get rid of, because as you can see in Midnight Ballers, using the stadiums, I can get rid of anything and make whatever I want. And move the crowd around now so that they're not floating in the air, and just lots of great stuff. This is why I'm doing Blacktop Revitalization like this, because I can make whatever the hell I want. So I'm not limited to having the crowd be looking exactly like this, or these fences I can't get rid of. So even though I'm going to be missing out on having cars and, if we go over to this side, buses and trees at my, ready, I can, make these buildings whatever the hell I want them to be, rather than just, in these kind of positions. So if I did 2 street courts, you know what's next. The last street court that I made custom, the rec center. And I actually opted to not sub out the court for this with the Midnight Ballers court. I really like this. I don't know why. This texture in the lane and everything. I don't like it better, I don't think, than my parquet kind of texture, but it's not bad, and it's good enough that I didn't want to swap it out. I kind of wanted to stay a little bit truer to the Street 2K12 mod than the Street 07 mod from maybe Live 07 of all games. Get up to him. I'm actually going to get an off the glass oop. Nope. Wow. You have to be so open for off the glass oops now. And wow. What else we get for do it with Lowry? So as you can see, it's just like outdoor court, except the gimmick with this one is roof. As you can see, there's a little bit of a roof guarding the court from rain and such. Really innovative, awesome idea from Street 07. This is the playground I couldn't get rid of from the Rucker Knight court, which is unfortunate. And then just an intersection and such in the background. So yeah, these are the next batch of courts I've released for Blacktop Revitalization, as we ended on such a great friggin' note. So I hope you guys enjoy them, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, why did I shoot that?